Baze, you named your all-white squad this morning for the games against Poland and Norway next month, with two debuts for Owen Parker-Price and George Stanger. What can you tell us about those players?
Yeah, I mean, these tours come around quickly. It feels like we were just on tour against the Aussies. Strong squad. We made some decisions for this one. We've brought in a couple of new players. So, when you look at George Stanger and Owen Parker-Price and what they've been doing over the last few years, they've both been forging careers away in Europe, working hard. Both players that are known to us. I know them both pretty well and worked with them previously. So yeah, they're doing really well, and this was a great opportunity to bring them in. European-based players playing in good leagues, and Owen's just got himself a nice move to a team top of the Swedish second division. So yeah, they're both doing very well, and it's an exciting chance to bring them in.
So obviously there's a number of less A-League players in this squad than previous windows.
Yep.
Could you just talk through your reasoning for that?
Yeah, I mean, every window poses different challenges with regards to timing, but for this window, every year is a difficult timing with the start of the A-League. So because we're based in Europe, it would mean that the players come in from the A-League, like Franny and Tim, they're not going to get back until almost the day before the start of the season. So it's a real challenge for the clubs. They have a long pre-season preparing, so to lose so many potential players, arriving back and travelling across the world, we just thought it's the right decision for each individual. We always do that. We look at what's best for every individual in regards to the window, and whilst we wouldn't, the players that we've took are starting players for us, with Libby being out at the moment with Franny. So, they're really important to the All Whites. So we wouldn't put anything at risk regarding our strength. But, if we felt like players are not going to play as many minutes, we could cover that depth and let them concentrate on starting their season well.
So obviously 2 games in the window against Poland and Norway, both the top 40 FIFA ranked nations. Yep. What kind of challenges are you expecting both those teams to face?
Yeah, I mean, they're good teams. They're very good teams full of really good players playing across Europe. So yeah, it's going to be a challenge. It's interestingly in the window, they've both got World Cup qualifying games as well. So, we're the sort of spare game for both of those teams in this window. So it'll be a good test. They're going to have good depth. Like I say, they'll have strong starting 11s, whichever starting lineup they put up. They're good teams.
And obviously these games are to prepare you for the World Cup. Do you now feel like with the schedule you've announced, you've got a really good spread of opponents to kind of put you in a good spot for June?
Yeah, definitely. When the draw comes out in December for the World Cup, we're going to be playing. Every team at the World Cup is going to be a top 40, 50 ranked team. So we're going to get 3 teams that we're going to play against that are in those sort of type rankings. So having these 2 next games, and then in November against highly ranked South American teams, really does give us a chance to test ourselves, in a back-to-back game scenario against really good opposition.